My name is Richard Gingras, my wife Alyssa Gingras, and Michael Quaglia, someone with a Q. So today we want to have an open house and just kind of talk about what we're going to be bringing to the table as far as Rock City Boxing, what it's all about. So what Rock City Boxing is it's called Rock City Boxing, but it's going to be about 20% of the boxing. More of it's about getting people out, and getting active, and getting up, and getting moving around. Trying to introduce force exercise to people practicing so they can develop some dopamine within their brain, which is what they're lacking, and that's what's causing a lot of the problems they have, communication between the brain and body. So, you want to talk about some things, man?
The forced exercise, guys, that is the key to this whole program. Spiros, would you help me out here with forced exercise?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely scientific evidence that supports the forced exercise. Helps release the dopamine that your dopamine reserves. Help you release more of the dopamine that you have in your brain stored already. So, and that leads to improvement of motor function. So how well you perform long term.
Yeah, and forced exercise is taking you a little bit further than you actually think you can go. That's just going to release the dopamine, and it's going to help you so much. I mean, Mike, when we first met Mike, he was his symptoms were significantly worse than what they are right now. He's probably 60% better. What did you say? It's unbelievable.
If I was like, I'm really worked up right now because I'm a little excited about this program. But I would be all over the place 3 months ago if it was today, as opposed to how I am now. The speech is better, movement's better.
Yeah, we went out to lunch when I first met with him to talk about Rock City Boxing and about going out to Indianapolis and getting certified in this program. And when we were out there, he had to hold on to his arm, and there was lots of stuttering going on. And I know he's just excited about the program, but he had a lot of symptoms that were just flaring up.
It was a daily control. It was a daily thing.
And that was just several short weeks ago, and he's significantly improved since then. It's unbelievable. His speech, everything. It really is amazing.
And Rich is a great coach. He pushes you to where you think you can't go. And Alyssa does as well. They are nice about it, but they push you. And what's great about being pushed is medication, we all know, has side effects. The side effects of exercise is you get better. There's no side effects that it doesn't give you dyskinesis. It helps you dyskinesis. And once you find out you can get it to a certain level, you push a little more and you can get to another level. So you just get better over time, and it helps tremendously.
Yeah, there's only so much the drug is going to do for you. At some point, you have to make a decision in your mind and start fighting back. That's what Rock City is all about. It's about fighting back against the disease and not rolling over and letting it take over your body and your mind. So this was the great part about Rock City Boxing. It's really exciting, and can't wait to bring it to the table for here in Rhode Island and New England. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing lots of cognitive movements and like balance, left brain, right brain exercises, those type of things. As we know, Parkinson's usually attacks one side of the brain more than the other, and that's why we usually get frozen up. With Mike, it's his left side. I'm not sure how you, what about you, Paul? Paul, right? John, which side is your bad side?
Left.
Left side?
Yeah, but he has to, his left leg freezes, yeah.
What do you see? Right side?
Really?
You're right-handed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So it's almost like a blessing, right? Because the forces usually use the bad side, right?
a lot of times.
Yeah. I'm sure you try to avoid it as much as
Amazing
possible.
what you can do when you're forced to do it.
Yeah. So that's what this program is all about. It's about trying to get you to understand that you can do things that you think you cannot do. Not give in to the disease. So, it's called Rock City Boxing, but I'd say about, less than half of it is really going to be about boxing. We'll do all kinds of fun activities, and it's going to be a really nice, safe place for people to come that are all on the same page and understand what they're dealing with, and they can support each other, push each other through the situation, and improve their lives outside of the gym, not only here. Let's do a little get to know you session so we get to know who's here, where we're from, what we're all about. All right, so start with myself. My name is Richard Gingras. I'm originally from Boston. I live here in Lincoln, Rhode Island. My wife now. We've owned Fight Fitness for about close to 3 years now, which is a health club based around group exercises. It's a boxing gym, but it's not a fighting boxing gym. I say 80% of our, probably about 70% of our clientele base is women. And we just give people a fun exercise coming here and workouts. They don't have to go on a treadmill and get redundant. So they're paying, say, the price of one personal training session. They pay per month here, and they get the benefit of sharing the PT with the group. And that was our vision, and that's what we've done here. And this is just new fun outlet that we get to try and play with and bring to the community.
My name is Mike Quaglia, and the reason I'm here is because I was desperate. It was really over 3 months ago. I needed to make a change in my life or give into the disease. My wife is supporting me, my daughter is supporting me, and they knew, and I was hiding it for years of not really dealing with the disease. And I found Rock Steady Boxing, the video, and I just fell in love with the program. And I met these two wonderful people, and they helped bring it here. And they helped push me and bring it here. And as you said, 3.5 months later, the symptoms are much better, and I just can't wait for the next 3.5 months. And I want to get more people involved in the program as possible, because it really helps. So, Mike, I can't wait for you to get going as a former Bishop fan guy and an athlete. You're going to love hitting that bag.
Hi, I'm Liz. I'm really good friends with Erin, so I came here today with her, really supporting her and her family.
Yeah. So I'm Erin. My mom has Parkinson's. My grandmother had a similar disease, Shy-Drager. So I'm really familiar with neurological disorders and part of APDA. And just excited to try this out and see if it's something my mom would be comfortable or able to do today, and report back to her. So.
I'm Donna. I'm Michael's wife, and that's it.
I'm Carissa. I'm Michael's daughter. I'm going to nursing school right now, and eventually I want to go into neurology so I can help people like my dad and like all of you. And that's it.
I'm Kyle Gordon. I found out about Rock Steady Boxing from my mom. I teach martial arts, and I never knew that something like this, I mean, punching is punching, kicking is kicking. I never knew that something like this can actually help Parkinson's, so I'm actually really excited to help you guys out.
Hi, I'm Mike Asian. This is my wife, Gail, and we saw Rock Steady Boxing up in Montreal. I got to try it out a little bit, and I've been waiting for it to come to this area for a while, so I'm looking forward to this.
I'm Gail.
Don't be bad.
Hi, I'm Georgia, and
Okay.
18 months ago, I started a company that is focusing on how technology can help more patients and their families who suffer from neurological diseases. In my very difficult road in trying to take off the company, I had the fortune of meeting some very good and interesting people. Among them, it was Mike. It was a great Mike. I always feel so much better after meeting you. I never told you that, but I think this is the appropriate moment that I can share that. Before we had our first meeting, I was almost ready to quit the effort. Because after trying and punching the doors that I wanna open, they didn't open for me. But after meeting you, and you told me about, you shared the same excitement that I share about the things that we're developing, and you're so much willing to try these things, and you could see the value. I said, okay, if at least I can make a difference in one person's life, I will keep doing that. So I'm very happy that you agreed to try our little products that we have right now. I'm very happy that you invited us here because we know that exercise is very, very important. It's one of the elements often neglected by clinicians, not because they do not know about, because they have limited time and they have other things to focus. So I'm very happy being here today, and I'm looking forward to see how we can collaborate in the future with this program.
Hello everyone, my name is Spiros. I'm George's wife, husband. And we have There was wine yesterday. So I'm a Parkinson's doctor. I've been taking care of patients and studying Parkinson's disease since 1997. I've seen the miracles of exercise, and I also share a passion, my wife's passion around using technology and exercise and combining these two elements to try to make patients' lives better. So I wish you all a great time here. I'm a member of a similar club. It's a little far for me to travel all the way from Boston. It's one of the greatest. It makes me feel excellent every time I do this. Every time I take. Yeah. So I'll share. So yeah. So it's. And I saw this Rocksteady booth that was on display in the World Parkinson's Conference in Montreal. It was pretty exciting. So I'm here to support all of you and wish you good luck.
Hi, I'm Lucy. I've had Parkinson's since 2005, and my granddaughter, who is a good friend of Alicia and her husband, told me about this, and I'm anxious to try. My daughter, Kathy.
Hi, I'm Kathy. I'm also grateful for Taylor and for David for thinking of her in introducing this program, which I think is going to really, really help her. So she won't be getting as frustrated. Getting back to doing the things we always do.
Golfing.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm Steve Chapdelaine, and I was diagnosed a few years ago. And, just forced to retire not too long ago. I was a pretty active international and domestic corporation pilot, and so we stopped the flying because I could feel things changing, and so time was marching on. So now I'm more active with at this point in time with a co-leadership role in the Attleboro Support Group, Parkinson's Support Group, right in Attleboro, Massachusetts. So that's where people find me now, and kind of enjoy trying to give as much to them, and I definitely promote exercise. We try our best to emphasize the positive aspects of exercise, because I've been involved with martial arts for 13 years. And it hid the Parkinson's for quite a while. But I knew something was happening, and my first symptom was in my shoulders. That's what first showed up. So anyways, I stay active with that, and thought I'd come on down, and got Mike to come with me, and come visit to support your operation here.
My name is John. I'm only 84 years old. I taught school for 50 years. 83 bills through 17 college. I coached 9 sports. I was 2 Hall of Fames, Teach the Year, in 2 movies. Today, I used to work 90 hours. I didn't get tired, but now I get exhausted. I get tired, now I get exhausted.
That's the thing that he says bothers him about the Parkinson's disease, is he doesn't get tired now. He used to work hours and hours and hours on it, but now he just gets exhausted. Yeah, I think he had 1,000 points a day. He used to do exercises that added up to 1,000. So, I mean, he was so strong and healthy, and that's the thing that gets him.
loud.
I'm Nancy Leonard, I'm John's wife, and John's a former phys ed teacher, retired. I'm a phys ed teacher, former, retired. My son Scott is a current phys ed teacher in Johnston. So we know the value of exercise, and I'm glad you came and mentioned about technology, because he goes down to the University of Rhode Island to work with the speech therapy students and the physical therapy students all the time. And when they go in for their meetings, a lot of the wives and husbands will sit around, and we're always coming up with, well, I wonder if they have to make the speech so they speak a little more clearly. Is there some kind of technology that can be used to enhance the speech and make it clearer? And because some of the people down there, really, the speech is really starting to, be a little bit slurred and a little hard to understand. So we're always asking those questions about, even karaoke machines and how do you hook them up, or what would be the best brain games, for the cognitive. And we have all these kind of technical questions, iPads, and just even how to use them, because a lot of people, when they have Parkinson's, they're older now and they don't know how to use the technology. So we always have all those kinds of questions coming up, about physical things and videos on TV. How do you do that? They don't know. So I'm happy to see that you're here and you're still pushing forward. So you go, girl.
Yeah, she kind of introduced me already, but
oh yeah.
John's son Scott, phys ed teacher. I had a little bit of history in boxing in the past, and so here to support him and have some fun.
Hi, my name is Pat Clays. I'm a recent diagnosis, 2 months. I probably had it for 1.5 years, but I have a torn rotator too, so that kind of masks the symptoms. But I'm going to physical therapy for that. I had a cortisone shot, which really loosened up my shoulder and arm. So I'm doing well with therapy. I'm a former athlete, but haven't really been an athlete. I play softball. I have played 3 games so far this season. So I'm trying to do what I can do. I hope to get on the golf course soon with my shoulder feeling a lot better. They think I get out by August. I'm looking to find anything that will help me, hold off the symptoms and exercise. I've been told by many people is the case. That's why I'm here.
2 months.
Yeah, March 21st. And I probably had symptoms for 1.5 years, but didn't realize it because of the shoulder.
It's on your right side too.
I went to physical therapy for 7 months. They couldn't, nothing got, they couldn't get it back. I went to an orthopedic. He said, try these exercises. And until I started having some tremors in February, actually end of January. That's when I realized something was wrong. Went to neuro health. They had me go to Dr. Friedman, the butler, and he diagnosed me right away. And so, I'm not going to let it dictate what I can do. And so this sounded like I went to the group therapy in Kent County, and Rich was there. And I saw Rich a month before I met him, Mike, and that was 1 month till the demonstration. I noticed a big difference in Mike, big difference.
Huge.
Not even his balance, but his confidence. That's what I noticed the most. So I saw good results. That's why I'm here.
I do want to bring up one more point about the voice. When you push exercise, you're breathing heavier, it opens up your vocal cords. And your voice becomes stronger over time as well. So it helps out so many ways.
My name is Alyssa Gingras. I'm Rich's wife. I have my undergrad in exercise science, my master's in clinical exercise physiology. I worked in cardiac rehab and Parkinson's rehab over at Sterling Memorial for about a year until this place kind of blew up too much. I had to step away. So I've kind of done the Parkinson's rehab before, but it wasn't like this. It was sitting in a chair, lifting 1 foot up. It was very, very different. It wasn't releasing those dopamine levels. So I really think that this program is going to help. So I've seen, I've been with patients that have been right out of heart surgery, and so I'm very familiar with the older population as well. So I'm excited for you guys.
Like you were saying, most therapy for people with Parkinson's is that kind of therapy. It's sitting and standing. This is going to be kind of the opposite. You know, we're going to try and push people and get them to release the dopamine and push them further than they think can be pushed. And we do other things as well, like realistic stuff. You can teach people how to fall the correct way, so you don't hit your face and break your teeth, your nose. How to get up out of chairs, and everyday living stuff. And this program is going to be great. I'm really excited about it. Lots of support. It's going to help so many different areas of your life. It's introducing neuroplasticity, which is huge for people with Parkinson's. If you don't know much about neuroplasticity, it means it's just your brain that's not being used, picking up the workload that's being left behind of the lazy part of your brain. So we're trying to introduce that to your bodies and your minds. And so what we wanted to do today was just get to know everybody get comfortable with the gym, as well as us get comfortable with you guys. Hopefully you go out and tell your friends and other people and people that you know with Parkinson's about what we're doing here. We're going to be opening on June 7th. This is going to be our first class at 11 a.m. It's going to be a 1-hour class. What we're going to be doing before that, we have a sign-up sheet. We're going to try and schedule people for assessment and evaluation, so we can figure out what kind of how bad their symptoms may be. Because once this system starts kicking off, we're going to have 4 different levels of classes. They can be PD 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 2 are pretty similar. They're mild symptoms like Mike and Steve and Mike, and then you have like 3 and 4, which are a little more more advanced symptoms like John and Lucy. So at first, with it being a new business, not knowing how many people are going to be here, we're just going to have one big class. We have plenty of help, plenty of volunteers, and it's going to go very smoothly. And as it grows, we start drifting off into other classes and breaking them up into so you get more volunteers per person, and more attention, and things like that. So that's kind of where we're at right now. I'd like to do a little demonstrating of boxing. You guys have an idea what we're going to do. So when we get a sip of water, kind of mingle a little bit, we'll get it together, okay?